From the Graph Life, as promised, back with a TTM recap video. Big stack, about a month's worth of mail. Doing a new thing. I want to try and get a return from all 50 states. I know it's going to be tough. Hawaii's, Alaska, I mean, they're going to be hard, but I want to do it. So far, there's 18 different states here. Way more than 18 returns here. Like I said, about a month's worth of mail. All of these took within 2 weeks, unless I state otherwise. Not going to do a beer review. Just want to hang out with you. Have a Bud Light a little bit, you know. We'll hop right into it. 18 different states, though, represented in this video. First one, we're going to do Metroplex, Michigan. Awesome one for the Phillies collection. Hall of Fame collection as well. Mr. Pat Gillick. So glad to add that to those collections. Obviously a big part of the Phillies World Series winning team in 2008. Also 93 with the Blue Jays. Next up we got Tampa, Florida. If I can get it open. God, I have these pre-opened. I still can't get the cards out. There we go. Also for the Phillies collection, doesn't have a card with the Phillies, but signing 2 of 2, former pitching coach of the Phillies, Rich Doobie. So happy to add him to the Phillies collection. Next we have Orlando, Florida, so also from Florida. I think I might have put these in order by state, not sure. Another Phillies collection, signed 3 of 4. He's, I guess, no dupes. I usually don't send 4, but I had 4 cards. Got the 2 Red Barons cards there. Bobby Estalella. And didn't sign the dupe, but did sign that for the Phillies collection. So thank you, Bobby Estalella. Another one from Tampa, Florida. And yet another one for the Phillies collection. Mr. Jimmy Williams was a coach with the Phillies in the World Series in 2008. I promise there's not a theme. They're not all Phillies, but so far it just worked out that way. Miami, Florida. Football return. From one of the greats, Bruce Armstrong, signed 2 of 2. Next up, we have North Houston, Texas. Signing 1 of 1, former Heisman Trophy winner, Andre Ware. Card got a little beat up, but glad to add him to the collection. We have another former Philly, Las Vegas, Nevada. So I guess there is a theme, but I didn't really mean it to be. A lot of Phillies. Mr. Tyler Houston. We have Atlanta Metro, Georgia. 1 of 1, and I've seen a lot of returns from this guy. Great pitcher for many years. Was a top prospect with the Indians. Bounced around a little bit. But all the returns that I've seen, other than this one, have been like over a year or just about a year. This one literally took 2 weeks. Jake Westbrook on the 2001 International League Top Prospects card. Also from Atlanta Metro. Signing 2 of 2, former kicker Kevin Butler. His son Drew Butler was the punter for the Steelers and Cardinals, and I think he was in the new XFL. Not positive on that, but I think so. Next up, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Signing 2 of 2 for the Phillies collection, Keith Hughes. We have Indianapolis, Indiana. Football return. Sent me an extra. I sent 2 cards to him. He sent me a third one, Mr. Roosevelt Potts. So it's always cool to get something extra. Fort Wayne, Indiana. One of my favorite Red Barons. Was a Philly for a little while. I mean, didn't have like much time up at the big club, but you know, always a fan favorite for me down here in Scranton. David Doster. I got my Red Barons card signed by him in person, so I had to get the Phillies card through the mail, but I'll take it. We have Greensville, South Carolina. 2 of 2 from Mr. Mike Proley. Another Philly. I really didn't think that there was a theme, but I guess there kind of is. Seattle, Washington up next. Can't get this one open. There we go. 1 of 1 from PJ Carlesimo, one of the best coaches of all time. Carroll Stream, Illinois. Yet another Philly, but he played for the Twins too. Dan Shadzeder. Next we have Santa Barbara, California. Two of 2, one for my 92 top set, the other just a 90 score that I had laying around. Brian Smith, great TTM signer. Before I continue too, I forgot to mention, thank you to everybody that's been sending me Facebook messages, been commenting on my videos, and emailing me with your thoughts and everything that's going on in the world today, and just life in general, whatever. Just saying what's up. I really appreciate that. So keep doing it. Next TTM we have from San Bernardino, California as well. So California as well. We have playoffs. Jim Mora, former NFL head coach. Santa Clarita, California. Signing 1 of 1 on the back, Mitchell Butler. Not sure why he signed the back of that one, but he signed it, so I'll take it. Raleigh, North Carolina. 1 of 1 for the Phillies collection, Mr. Barry Foote. No relation to Corey Foote. I don't think he watches my videos, but still, shout him out. Greensboro, North Carolina. God, I thought having these pre-opened would help me out. Not really. 1 of 1 from NASCAR legend, the King, Richard Petty. This one's from Mid-Island, New York. And this one only took a week. So I said within 2 weeks. So if this one was shorter, even took the time to put "do not bend" on the envelope. So thank you for that. Mr. Michael Donadio, prospect for the Marlins. I believe he played with Batavia last year. Not positive on that, though. Baltimore, Maryland. Get in on this while you still can, because it's very rare that Hall of Famers sign for $5 or under. So send $5 to him. You'll get him. Mr. Harold Baines for my 92 Topps set. Already had his autograph in the collection, but need him for the 92 Topps for the set. $5, well worth it. Send it out. Next one, Phoenix, Arizona. Signing 2 of 2. Another one for the 92 Topps. Also got a 91 Topps, Mr. Sean Bosky. Glad to add those. North Texas, Dallas, Texas. And this one, same thing, but, well, he's not a Hall of Famer. He's charging now. I got him for free. I sent him 1 for my 92 Topps set. Rafael Palmeiro is now $30 a card. It sucks, but that's what happens when people start sending 5, 6, 7 at a time. I don't know. But $30, I guess not a bad price, but I don't know. I don't know if I would do it when I get Harold Baines, a Hall of Famer, for 5. Anyway, next up, Denver, Colorado. Former Pittsburgh Steeler, Chad Brown. Awesome to add a Another Steeler to the collection because I don't get very many football. It's mostly baseball, so that was nice to add. Tampa, Florida. Which, if you've noticed, Florida and California have been the most popular. Love this inscription. I really hope it's true. They better come up with an agreement because, God, when and where just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I mean, players like when and where. I don't know. It seems like you don't want to accept anything. So at the same time, the owners don't either. So when and where just doesn't make sense. But 1 of 1 from Devin Smeltzer. He inscribed, Jeff, baseball will be back. That's awesome. I really hope that you are correct, sir, because I'm missing baseball big time. Next, from Atlanta Metro again. And this one's pretty cool because I got a note back with it. So we'll read the note first. If I can get it out. There we go. Got it. So the note says, thanks for your support. Stay safe. Go Reds. God bless. And that's from Tyler Stevenson, who signed 2 of 2. Next up, from Kansas City, Missouri. This is a big scribble. It really, but I've had these cards for quite some time. The one, I think 10 years. The other one was 6 years, something like that. So glad he finally was able to make his Major League debut. 2 of 2, Mr. Bubba Starling. Glad to add him to the collection. Next up, coming from Tacoma, Washington. Signing 1 of 1, former Met pitcher Doug Sisk. I'm going to save this one. That's my favorite one that I got back in the last couple of, I guess in the last month. I haven't done a video on TTMs in a while because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this 50 state thing. Then I decided it was a good idea, so we're doing it. I want to get the 50 states. We got Cincinnati, Ohio next. Signing 1 of 1, another Philly, go figure, Len Matuszek. I swear there was no plan to have this theme, but there is. Los Angeles, California. Signing 1 of 1. For those of you that have been watching, or you did watch The Last Dance, this guy, he was with the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong. So awesome to add that. I know I watched it. I enjoyed every second of it. Michael Jordan, while people didn't like him or loved him, he's the greatest. Hands down, don't care, greatest. Next up, San Diego, California. And now this one's pretty cool because I got to see him like up close in person at the Little League World Series last year, buying kids ice cream and water, snow cones, just having a good time. Signing 3 of 3, Mr. Joe Musgrove. That's awesome. But my favorite one is coming from Denver, Colorado. And I wrote a really nice letter. I did my homework. Because who wants to spend $50 multiple times to get Nolan Ryan? Because, in the 92 top set, I think Nolan Ryan has 3, maybe 4 cards in it. So, I don't really want to spend $200 just to get it. I'll spend the 50 one time, but there's multiple cards. So, did some homework, found out about former umpire Jim Evans. He caught Nolan Ryan's first no-hitter. So I had him sign that 92 tops, and he inscribed it with plate umpire no-hitter number 1. And then also sent me this extra that has the, Nolan Ryan, 7 no-hitters, no-hitter number 1, because Jim Evans obviously was the plate umpire for that. And he said, to Jeff, a great fan, best wishes, and then signed it. So pretty awesome. Love that. Write a good letter. Do your homework. Be truthful. And don't send more than 3. And you'll get awesome stuff like that. You'll get extras. You'll have fun with it. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next video.